Hello guys, this is Pokéland Legend Tips with another tutorial. And before we move into the real deal, please subscribe to the channel, drop a like. If you have any questions, you can ask us in the comments, or even better, join us in Facebook. The link is in the description below. So today what we're going to be attempting is finishing World Series with this team, full bug team. So this is basically the goal of today. I'm just gonna switch Arceus here to be a little bit tankier. He's gonna be the semi-tank. So this is the World Series, and as usual, of course, we're just gonna try to experiment the teams. So let's go ahead. You see that your power drops once you go in, since your mount is not kinda there. So let's see what Buzzwole does actually. I don't expect him to have any problems in these stages. Should be really easy. These teams should be really easy actually. So we're just gonna cruise by in the first stages and really concentrate on how the team does in the later ones. Especially that this team, it does not have a lot of support in terms of healing, so you need a lot of healing for your Pokemons. Otherwise, they're just gonna be really easy to beat. And I'm putting Genesect on its electric plate, so he'll be a little bit more offensive, but he will be really weak to fire. So I have to watch out if I have to meet anyone with a fire Pokemon, especially BNV or Ho-Oh. Those are really deadly to him. Actually, they are deadly to this whole team. So, but I'll still expect them to do a little bit. So yeah, so this guy has a ground team, even though it's not fully. You can see that with Buzzwole, it's pretty easy to cruise by, especially if the opponent has a lot of healing. So if the opponent does a lot of healing, then Buzzwole is just great. So this is our first. This is Ice Team, I believe. To be honest, the synergy is still kind of bad. I mean, not the synergy, but I would say synergy is okay. But my team, I would say, sync is still bad, since usually you'd want Genesect to go first, then Arceus second, then Buzzwole third. And why is that? Because of Genesect needs to buff as soon as he can. Then Arceus need to, of course, Arceus need to attack. So he will remove the first Guardian Spirit with a little bit of damage because of Genesect Genesect buff. Then of course later Buzzwole will sweep with his poison. So I think I'll fix that. I'll fix my accessories after a while. I mean, after we reach important stages, since these are kinda, you see that Ho-Oh just does huge damage to Buzzwole, to the bug team in general. But because of the healing, because Ho-Oh has a lot of healing, then Buzzwole is as good as against him as Ho-Oh is against Buzzwole. So that's so right now things will probably start getting a little bit tricky. So I'll fix my speed here. So this has 10 points. So yeah, I'll definitely switch Genesect's accessories into Buzzwole, so I'll have more speed on Genesect. Equip. So this should do it. So I'll have 12k here. but I will not have a lot of speed for BuzzVol. That's the problem. So BuzzVol right now will suffer, even though that my accessories are not maxed, which is a newbie mistake. You see now he's only 8k speed, which is really kind of bad. But I'll still use him this way. I'll probably switch this into leftovers to make him a little bit tankier as well. So yeah, and I'll switch Genesect here to be a little bit. So let's check if we have someone. Oh, there is a Ho-Oh in there. Yep, but I still expect to do pretty fine against this Ho-Oh. So let's see how we do against equal leveled teams, almost, yeah. So this is basically the best case scenario. BuzzVol gets to attack as soon as the shields get removed. Genesect gets to buff as soon as possible, and yeah, you see, oh, he didn't even have the chance to move second turn because of BuzzVol ability. So, and the last is just history, especially with the buffs. So 1 down, 2 to go. Now buff, Arceus remove shields, BuzzVol apply poison. Again, attack from Genesect. Now the Arceus attacks will be even better. You see now Deoxys is dead. I think there is a bug in the bug plate, which is really funny. That Arceus always go for his healing, even if he has 1 HP. I mean, like, if you just put a threshold to it, like if his HP is below half, then yeah, use the buff, use the regenerative ability. Otherwise, don't. I mean, you have 1 HP and less than his full bar, and he goes for HP. That's just a waste. While he can just stack instead. So let's hope he doesn't do that now. That would be pretty stupid. So you can see that Cobalion is kind of, you see, he just does that. I mean, why? Stack your Persong. You will definitely do a lot more damage. Cobalion is pretty strong against Genesect, so SLG team will be good. So right now we are facing much more. So we have a BNV here, and we have so we definitely have to switch Arceus to switch this guy into his fire mode. So he'll be a little bit more tankier. And let's put Arceus in the middle. You might say that it doesn't really matter, but it does. It does. Usually teams in auto try to go for the middle. So for example, if you have a good Pokemon that have a lot of speed and can heal a lot in the middle, then yeah, if he can tank, then that's perfect. So yeah, we just applied poison to Deoxys, which means in 2 or 3 turns he'll probably be dead, since he heals a lot in his speed form. Arceus is going again for his, but you see that BuzzVol is a bit I mean, my BuzzVol is still not ready since it's not maxed yet, so I'm just trying him out. But he's still not, I mean, he's still a bit, I would say, fragile, since he dies a little bit quickly. So you might want to increase his defenses. I have not invested in him yet, but still, you might want to increase his defenses a little bit. So I'm expecting to really find a lot of trouble right now in the next. I mean, this one is 5.9. million, but I still expect to find a lot of difficulties since I expect Buzzvol to be dead in round first or second turn, since BNV just does huge output in the beginning. So if this guy, okay, we manage somehow. So if we manage to survive BK, okay, he didn't do attack, group attack, which is okay. So I think we're gonna survive this, hopefully. Yeah, definitely. So as long as the longer is the fight, the better is it for Bug Team, since they just reach huge output. You can see that he just killed everyone with his Perish song, basically. So one last guy, and he's using. Is that? Oh, that's a weird. That's a weird composition. That's no synergy at all. But that's a lot of power. So let's expect something out of this. So you have Speed Deoxys. You have Reikyu for as a debuffer, and you have Coco. Oh, that's Buzzvol is dead as expected. Doesn't survive a lot, but I still expect to win this, since Genesect is pretty good against Faye, as well as against Reikyu. You see, we're still gonna win this. Definitely gonna win this. Even though that Reikyu causes a little bit of trouble for Bug Team, since he remove, the buffs, which is one of the main powers, one of the main attributes of Bug Team, but still. Yeah, as long as you kill Reikyu, then yeah, it's pretty a walk in the park. So yeah, this has been it. The more of the story today is to concentrate on your Buzzvol defenses and try to increase that. Even in my build, I concentrated on his defenses a lot. That would help you a lot. So hope you have enjoyed this, guys, and see you next time.